Welcome to the pit. Welcome to the Viper's Pit, where the old gets new and the cool gets lit. Toys reborn, you can't resist. Step inside, feel the twist. Transformers with a gleam restored. G.I. Joe's prep for action once more. He's the king of retro, the ruler of grit. Legends rise here in the pit. Click, clack, hear the ratchet sing. Sings out, see the neon bring. A hero's touch to every spring. Welcome to the Viper's Pit.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Viper's Pit. I'm your host, Pit Viper 327. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, subscribe somewhere around here, and hit that notification bell so then that way you can check out all my new videos. And please check out some of my previous videos that I made in the past. Some of them need some love more than others, but I would greatly appreciate that. And let's get started with, first off, we're going to be getting started with a mail call, thrift store find, and Ross purchases. So let's go ahead and start off with the thrift store finds. As you can see right here, we have this pinkish purple dude. This is the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. And the unique thing about this guy is it was actually from 1990s to the year 2000 at Disney parks. So that's where this little guy came from. My girlfriend adopted it. So as you can see, you got the teeth. Actually, the eyes are hard plastic, so you don't see that type of stuff nowadays. Especially when it comes to hard plastic, like the nose and the eyes. Alrighty, and the next thing we got here is a Tawny, the Barbie horse that my girlfriend picked up. And let's backtrack for a moment with this guy. He was only $2 for the Cheshire Cat. And this was also about $2 too. Where did we get him again? Was it over at Deseret? I think Deseret. Okay. Alright, Deseret.
He's weird because of the mouth.
Yeah, the unique thing about it was she picked it up was because it was weird because it can open up its mouth like so. Let me move my...
Barbie.
Yeah, so this is the Barbie horse by Mattel. So
Late 60s.
yeah, but the name of it is Tawny. So we'll put that over here. Okay, now we got Pokemon. Alright, what's wrong with this face? Okay, I'll tell you what it is. This came out in 2018 by Wicked Cool Toys, and this happens to be ditto as Pikachu. He's in pretty good shape, just needs a little bath here and there, but overall, it still has its touch tag right here. As you can see, WCT, Wicked Cool Toys. Yeah, so that's when it was manufactured in 2018. And I got another Pikachu here, and this one, they consider it a shiny. And it was manufactured by Wicked Cool Toys in 2021. And this is the first time we've ever seen a shiny. We got these at Goodwill, and we actually got them for $2 each. So that's one of the things there. Alrighty, and we got another thing coming up, which is a non-toy. Because usually I like to do jewelry stuff. My girlfriend found this over at Goodwill for $3. And this happens to be a jewelry hammer. It actually has a little bit of the plastic side right here and the rubber side, like so. Sometimes it's kind of hard finding these guys, and other times they're expensive. They usually go anywhere from $15 to $20. Depends on where you get them at, because I've seen these at Hobby Lobby go for that price. So that's something that we're picking up. So that is our non-toy. All right, next is this mail call. This actually came from, SpoonKiller headquarters here in California. And SpoonKiller, that is actually a person on Instagram. Actually, I won a little bit of something here. I'm going to show it to you in just a moment when I open it up. And I know I got my address showing, but you know what? That's just my P.O. box, but that's okay. Anyways, alrighty. What SpoonKiller delivered me was something really cool, which I thought was unique. And he sent me these little miniature comic books, as you can see right here. So check him out, spoonkiller.com. And of course, he's on Instagram as well as on here on YouTube. So check out his stuff. It's really neat. I like the card that it came with. And of course, I really like how they put the little miniature bags, because we got the entrepreneurs right here featuring the twins, the Crimson Guard twins, Zaymod and Tomax. And right over here, excuse me. Yeah, that went down the wrong way. Anyways, and right over here, we have one of the G.I. Joe comic books, which is really cool. So these are meant for the 1/18 scale, guys. And of course, right over here, we have another G.I. Joe comic book, which is pretty cool. Actually, I kind of like them, so I'll probably definitely pop them open and display them. So that way, because they actually have some pictures on the inside, so I wouldn't mind taking them out, but when I get the chance, I'll probably do that later on. But I'm going to keep them in here at the moment because I don't feel like losing them. So we'll leave that alone. Thank you, SpoonKiller. I really appreciate it. And of course, this is what I won, and I'm happy with that. Alrighty. Now, let's go on with Ross. The first thing I wanted to do, this is one of my favorite Cobras, and this one happens to be Snow Serpent. I picked him up at Ross for $9.99, as you can see. He actually has his backpack, and of course, he's got his pistols, and of course, his rifle right there. Very well detailed, and of course, actually, I like all the accessories that he has on him here and there. And of course, you can see the photo right there, really nicely retro detail, which is really cool. Then of course you actually have the file card in the back, and of course these are the ones that came out. I did see Beachhead, but I don't like Beachhead, so I didn't pick him up. I'm not a fan of Beachhead. I never have been. I'll just keep him as a whatever, but I don't care for Beachhead whatsoever. Something about him I really am not a fan of. So anyways, we got that there. My next snake happens to be this guy here, which is really cool. Yep, the Cobra Eagle. And see the detailing on that. Classic styling with the explosion in the background. The G.I. Joe logo. Cobra, the enemy logo. And once again, $9.99. And of course, his equipment right over here. Basically, he's got like scuba gear. Of course, he actually has his nice little equipment there. And a harpoon gun. And of course, he actually, right back here, he has his flippers. And it comes with a base too, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, the other one did come with a base as well. So, this is what I picked up over at Ross. So, I was not expecting them to be there, but I was surprised. So, and I thought, oh, right, I'll pick up a couple of snakes. So, I did. Anyways, Cobra, that's what it is. Oh, I like the detailing on that on his arm. Right there. Especially showing the Cobra logo. Very nicely done. Actually, yeah, I like this guy. One of my favorites is the Snow Serpents. So that's it for now. Let me know which guys you liked. What did you see? What did you enjoy? Was it the mini comic books from SpoonKiller? Was it the Pikachus? Was it the Cheshire Cat? Was it the Mattel Barbie Tawny? Or was it my hammer? Anyways, that's it for now. And like I said, once again, please make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I like your comments, please. I greatly appreciate that. And check out my older stuff and give them some love as well. And my shout out goes back to SpoonKiller, and I'll be putting his information in the description below. So check him out on YouTube and Instagram. So that's where he's going to be at. He's got some really great stuff for content. Some of it's funny because he actually uses animation of his 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes, so he makes them do all kinds of fun stuff, and he's got like neat little stories that goes on there, and he actually shows off all his comic books, which are very, very crafty and creative, and I like them. And of course, yeah, that's it for now. Thank you once again for watching The Viper's Pit. Everybody have a great, great, great week ahead. And remember, if you're feeling kind of sad, buy a toy. Buy a Pikachu. Buy some Cobras. Buy some G.I. Joes. Buy something. That's it for now. Pit Viper 327 signing off. Cobra!
Action figures with a custom spark. Battle scars glowing in the dark. A retro revolution, piece by piece. The Viper's work will never cease.